Poetry has a way of speaking directly to the soul. Allow me to share with you a piece that captures feeling, like this video, and subscribe my YouTube channel. There are moments when the world feels still, where the passing of time slows to a whisper, and in those moments, my heart speaks in a language only you can understand. It does not shout, nor does it demand it, simply calls to you, a quiet plea wrapped in love, in longing, in the kind of devotion that only grows stronger with time. My heart does not ask for much. It does not need grand gestures or promises etched in stone. It only asks for one thing: that you stay, that you remain the warmth in my life, the steady presence that turns the ordinary into something extraordinary. I have known love before in fleeting forms and fading echoes, but never like this, never like the way you have made a home in my soul, never like the way you have woven yourself into the fabric of my existence. So I stand before you, not as a man afraid of losing, but as one who knows that love like this is rare, and when found, it must be cherished, nurtured, held on to with both hands. I have watched the stars fade into dawn with you by my side, felt the hush of midnight as our laughter filled the spaces between silence. I have traced the contours of your face with my eyes, memorized the way your smile curves, the way your eyes glimmer with something I can only describe as home. And in every moment and every breath, my heart has whispered the same plea, asks you to stay, to keep writing this story with me, to continue this dance that feels like fate itself has led us here. There is no fear in my request, no desperation, only the understanding that what we have is something worth holding on to. Love is not meant to be perfect. It is not meant to be without its trials. But with you, I have learned that love is about choosing each other, again and again, through the storms and the sunshine, through the quiet moments and the loud ones. And today, as I stand in the presence of the love we have built, my heart asks for nothing more than the continuation of this beautiful, imperfect, extraordinary journey. There is a kind of peace that comes with loving you, the kind that settles deep into my bones and tells me that I am exactly where I am meant to be. I have seen the world in all its chaos, have walked paths that led me nowhere, have stood at crossroads with uncertainty in my chest. But with you, there is clarity, a sense of belonging that no map could ever provide. My heart does not waver, does not falter. When it speaks, your name it calls for you with certainty, with the kind of love that is built on trust, on understanding, on the simple but profound belief that we were meant to find each other in this vast, unpredictable world. And so I ask, not out of doubt, not out of fear, but out of love, stay with me. Walk with me through the days yet to come. Let me be the one who wakes up to your laughter, who stands beside you as we turn dreams into reality. Let me love you for a lifetime and then beyond, in ways that words could never fully capture. I have read stories of love, of grand romances that span lifetimes, of souls that find each other again and again through the turning of time. And perhaps it is foolish to believe in such things. But when I look at you, when I feel the way my heart steadies in your presence, I know that love like this is not bound by logic alone. There is something deeper here, something that moves beyond reason, beyond explanation. It is in the way our hands fit, in the way our souls seem to recognize each other, as if they have known all along that this was where we were meant to be. And so my heart does not ask you to stay out of need, but out of knowing. It knows that we are not just two people who found love. We are two halves of a story still being written. And if love is a story, then I want ours to be one that never ends, one that lingers in the hearts of those who witness it, one that stands as proof that love, real love, is worth every risk. I have never been one to ask for much from the universe. I have taken life as it comes, embraced the good, weathered the bad, and carried forward with whatever strength I could muster. But with you, I have learned that some things are worth asking for, some things are worth fighting for. And so if I am to make a request of the universe, if I am to ask for just one thing, it is this I ask for you, for your presence, for your laughter, for the way your hand feels in mine. I ask for more mornings waking up beside you, more nights spent under the stars with nothing but time and love between us. I ask for the privilege of loving you, of standing by your side through every chapter of our story. And more than anything, I ask for what my heart has whispered since the day I first realized that love had found me in your arms. I ask you to stay, to keep choosing this love, to keep walking this path with me. There are moments when the heart speaks louder than words, when emotions transcend the limits of language, and all that remains is the undeniable truth of what we feel. In those moments, my heart does not whisper. It calls to you with every beat, asking you to stay, to remain by my side through all that life may bring. It is not a plea born of fear nor a request made out of uncertainty, but a declaration of love, of devotion, of the deep and unwavering bond that we share. I have seen love in many forms, have felt its presence in fleeting glances and temporary embraces, but nothing has ever felt as real, as lasting, as the love I have found in you. It is a love that does not waver in the face of time, that does not diminish in the shadow of hardship, but rather it grows, deepens, becomes something more. And so my heart speaks not out of desperation, but out of certainty. It knows without question that you are the one it beats for, that you are the one it wishes to hold on to forever. From the very first moment our eyes met, something inside me shifted, as if the universe itself had conspired to bring us together, as if the stars had aligned in silent agreement that we were meant to find each other. There was no grand revelation, no sudden realization of love. It was something quieter, something deeper, something that took root in my soul and grew with every passing day. And now, as I stand here looking at you, feeling the weight of all that we have shared, I know that this love is not one to be taken lightly. It is not a passing flame that flickers in the wind, nor a fleeting infatuation that fades with time. It is steady, unwavering, built on trust, on understanding, on the countless moments that have shaped us into who we are. My heart does not ask you to stay because it fears being alone. It asks you to stay because it knows that together we are something extraordinary, something rare, something that deserves to be nurtured, protected, held onto with everything we have. Love, true love, is not about perfection. It is not about finding someone who never makes mistakes or who always knows the right words to say. It is about finding someone who chooses you day after day through the laughter and the tears, through the quiet nights and the stormy days. And that is what I have found in you. I have found someone who sees me for who I am, who understands the depths of my soul and still chooses to stand beside me. I have found a love that is not conditional, that does not waver in the face of difficulty, but rather stands strong, unwavering, resilient. And so my heart asks, not for promises of forever, not for words spoken in the heat of the moment, but for something